All right, I want to finish up the second Bible reading tip for today, and this is continuing on the figurative thing. How do we know when the Bible's figurative? How do we know when it's literal? And one of the things we want to say is that we need to use the figurative sense if the literal sense is opposite of what the author's intent is. Remember, this is always going back to what did the author intend. For instance, if you look in Psalm 1, it says that people who follow God's laws, it says that whatever this person does, he will prosper. Well, that's cool. I mean, should we take it literally and say that as long as I'm following the rules, then whatever I'm going to do, it's going to work. You know, when I go to a job, I'm going to get a promotion. As long as I'm following God's rules, you know, if I buy a lottery ticket, I'm going to win. Because whatever I do, I'll prosper. That's not what it meant. If we read it, it's talking about spiritual success. So when the author's talking about spiritual success, and then he says, if you follow God's laws, whatever you do will prosper, he's obviously talking about prospering in a spiritual way. So take it figuratively. He doesn't mean literally prosper. He means spiritually prosper. So don't take it literally. If the author intended it to be taken figuratively, you use the figurative sense if it would contradict good doctrine, or if it contradicts what the author's purpose was. You know, it's good doctrine to say that God is more concerned with our spiritual sense and our spiritual well-being than our physical or health or our wealth. So if the Bible keeps saying things like, you'll be well off if you do this, or you'll be wealthy if you do this, we know the good doctrines, the good beliefs say that God's more concerned with our spiritual things. So we would be well informed to say that when it's talking about good health or good wealth, that it's more often than not probably talking about spiritual wealth, a wealth that builds from inside your soul and then it just exudes out as you share the gospel with other people. So take the Bible figuratively when it's meant to be figurative, by the author, or because a literal sense would oppose a good doctrine. That's probably the last one for today. We'll see you again tomorrow with Bible reading tips.